Welcome. Welcome all of you. Hope you're doing good. Move the light closer so we can see better. There you go. And look at it, this color, so beautiful. I'm poaching my blueberry. You know, the amazing thing about blueberry is that it look blue, but then once you process it with heat, it becomes purple, pinkish kind of color. Welcome. Today I'm making blueberry cream cheese or cheesecake. Cheesecake has always been one of my favorite food, favorite dessert, and I always getting on my birthday as much as possible. But sometimes I don't get it for birthday. I get it just because it's another day for to celebrate. Okay. Oh. Such a beautiful texture. Welcome, welcome all of you. We're gonna have fun tonight because we're not doing anything serious. I'm sorry, my kitchen's a little messy. That just because I was cooking dinner earlier. So with the blueberry, it has a lot of fiber. I cooked this for about 20 minutes, 25 minutes, and now I'm gonna go ahead and refine it. Okay, I'm gonna use this sieve here to refine my blueberry. I can use the rest of this blueberry to blend with the cheesecake, okay? But if I wanted a fine looking cheesecake without residue, we have to grind this, okay? So look at that. It's just a beautiful solution. How about I turn these off because it's hot? Okay. This cheesecake here has been my favorite, especially when adding all the berry into it. Okay. This right here requires baking, so it's gonna bake for about 55 minutes. We'll process it, and I'm gonna bake it, and I'll come back tomorrow. I'll post the short tomorrow, so you can see the rest of it, okay? It's gonna be pretty though. I will love the color. What I can do 2 colors, or I can do 2 lay. Okay, we can do a regular lay and a lay with an extra lay with these right here with blueberry overlay. And then I wanted to have some fresh strawberry on the top of it. I think that would be fun, right? Okay, let's get right to it. Just like to welcome all of you. Today I'm gonna be making one of my favorite dessert. Okay, I love cheesecake. I love it without the berry. I love more with the berries, especially the blueberry, because blueberry make cheesecake color so beautiful. And that's a fact, you know, is that it's really is beautiful. I'm making double dessert today. The other one is for a friend of mine who requested some sticky rice and bean dessert. So I'm double taking today. Before I do that, let me that's interesting. Yeah. I was gonna go search for parchment paper. I know I have parchment paper. You give me a second, please. typically I have big cheese maker. The pan it was too big. I'm looking for a smaller maybe 6 by 6 or 8 by 8. The one I have at home was pretty large, and that would need like a lot of cheese, maybe a couple pounds of cheesecake to fill it up. And I only need a little bit today because I don't need a lot. I only have two blocks of cream cheese, so it's not a lot. It's not going to be a lot. So to do this, you need to rely on parchment paper. Okay. Once we get our fillings, not filling, our base. Okay, our base going to be graham crackers, and let me process that right now also. Okay, graham cracker is very easy, right? It only need, I think it already has some salt in it. We don't need salt. We need fine sugars or brown sugars, and a little bit of what you call it, margarines or butters. Okay, I have my note here. Let me go right into it. Okay, I'm going to be using margarine. Okay, low fat, no fat. I'm sorry, no salt. And I hope all of you doing well. Okay, I'm going to turn this on because it's late. I know it's late. I just got a chance to come on this late, and some of you are not sleeping, so am I. So let's stay awake together, okay? Suan, hello. How are you? Hey, thank you for stopping by. I hope you're doing good. I'm making one of my very own favorite dessert. Okay, blueberry cheesecake or strawberry cheesecake. I like when I make my cheesecake. I'm one of those people that like to overdoing. The reason I said that because I just love the extra berry. If I have 70 kind of berry, I'm probably gonna add it all. That would be impossible. But you know what? I said that the more the merrier. I started to believe that. Okay. So I'm gonna finish up this graham crackers. I had it for a while, and if I leave it too long, it'll be stale. I'm thinking about doing the Oreo cookie for the base, for the crumbs, and I thought, I think it would be beautiful because I'm using the blackberry for the cheese fillings. It's gonna be contrast with the Oreo, black Oreo, dark Oreo, dark chocolate Oreo. I think it would be beautiful. But then my imagination got erupted, so I didn't have it, so which is good that I don't have it because otherwise we were in trouble. Okay, let me measure what I have here. Okay, measurement cup. I have it earlier. Be nice to me, please. Oh well. I have it. Okay. I have about 1 tablespoon of, I probably need more, okay? I probably need a couple for this because I got one. So I have about 3 cups altogether. And because I have 3 cups, I'm gonna increase the amount of my margarines or butter, okay? Because graham crackers already has some sweetness in it, We don't need a lot of sugar, okay? In fact, the only reason we need sugar is to bind the cracker together to make it sticky, yeah? And that's the only reason. Other than that, graham cracker is pretty, it has nice sweetness to it already. To do that, because graham cracker is in brownish color, I'm gonna go ahead and add maybe about tablespoon of, no, not tablespoon, quarter cup of brown sugar, okay? Because brown sugar will bind the cracker together. It's hardened, it'll bind together. This will be very easy if you love cheesecake. And I was gonna do the cheese cupcake or do the fancy. Many of you who follow me, you know, I have the fancy cup. I can do that also. But then this required baking, and I have not tried on that silicone mold because I didn't really trust it. I did that with cold factors, but then I have not tried with the baking. I'm sure it's gonna work, but then I'm skeptical, so I have not tried out yet. I afraid that it didn't come out good, so I'm not gonna even try it. Here's my brown sugar. I'll do about 1/4 of cup. Oh my goodness. I think I had it too long. It started to get hardened. It's really, really packed. Oh, brother. It has the same color as graham cracker. Last time I didn't need all this sugar. I just add a little bit of water just to melt the sugar from the graham cracker. I think I might burn it. Hold on. Need very low heat. Oh no. I think I burned from the bottom. I think I need a bigger pan than this. Oh shoot. While I'm talking, it burned. Hey, I wanted dark chocolate. Now it's gonna substitute for dark chocolate for real. Lesson learned here. Be quick, okay? How are we doing? All right. A little bit of chocolate won't hurt me. That will substitute perfectly for the chocolate, huh? Okay, I'm gonna need a little bit more butter or margarine because it's still very, very. So it's safe to say, because I have 3 cups, that I'm gonna be using about 6 tablespoons-ish. Right now it's about 6 tablespoons so far. this out because when you see those fantasy video, you know, the short video, they cut out all the faulty part. Now, when you do live video, you get to see everything. That's the fun part about it. See, I cannot edit it out. So you see what I make a boo-boo, which is fine with me. I get used to it. Well, I have the baby today, and her mom has doctor's appointment, dental appointment, so she didn't come home until late. So it set back and everything. Started everything late also. But I'm glad I'm able to be on here. See all you guys. Really, really nice to see all of you. Okay. Fixing the burnt base here. Talking about our base. I know it's still pretty dry to me, so and I'm gonna add some more butter to moisture it up. Okay. It look nice and beautiful. You can add some vanilla onto this too, but then I think graham cracker is already pre-mixed of everything, includes sugars and some amount of fat already. Yeah. If you have food processor or blender, you welcome to use it. It'll be the easy way, a lot more to clean. Okay, I like it too, but I just don't like to clean too much. But I end up cleaning too much anyway, so it doesn't matter. That's why some people ask me, why don't I use the food processor or mixer? Yes, I do. I have one. My mixer is huge. I need a regular hand mixer. Easy to use. That's what I meant to get. But then I paid a lot of money for this mixer already. But actually, it's a gift from. It was a gift to me many years ago. So then I started to think, if I already have something, why would I need to go get something else? You know, that would be like too much. So let me see. Okay, so it's not quite ready yet, so I'm gonna add the rest of the margarine or butter. Make sure that if you use salted margarine or butter, do not use salt, okay? Because margarine and butters already have enough salt. So if you're on low salt diet, then try to avoid to use too much salt or get the low salt or no salt butter or margarine. Okay? That's what I do. The low salt and no salt margarine. It works better. Some people said it don't taste as good, you know. Sometimes we want to eat and do things in our own loving way. But just remember that if you can't have it, then don't force yourself, okay? Don't push yourself. We were just talking to a friend of ours, a neighbor here. She gives nice compliment but she has a lot of health issue, and she needed to. The doctor said that she had a blockage in her arteries, and you know what that means. She's high risk for cardiovascular disease or heart attack, because if the blood is really thick, or her artery is clogged up with the fat, then chance to have heart attack is very, very, very thick. Okay, so what should I do? Well, I can't give people advice what to do, you know, but I said, well, in my scenario, in my case, you know, this is what I'll do. I eat better and I exercise more. Common sense, you know. So I said, okay, sounds good. And I said, well, when? You know, you have to make an action plan. When somebody wanted to do something, you know, they said they wanted to do it because they want to make life-changing. Well, as former health coach or health educator, I don't give advices, but I do coaching, you know, and in a peer learning manner, which means you give them the if and but. I'm gonna put some in here, and I'm gonna try to form it as much as possible. Okay. Oh, give me a second, please. Thank you for your patience. I have it slip over. Why do I do that for? So, since she said she wanted to start walking, or she said that she always gets shortness of breath when she moves around. So let's do action plan. Okay, use your notebook, use your phone notebook, and do your action plan. What do you mean action plan? I said, what I mean is that make commitment. Make commitment to it. You know, don't just say, yeah, I'll do it, and just they want to get rid of you, you know, so you don't get in their case. Yeah. I'm gonna save a little bit just in case I wanted to have a crumble on the top of it. So I said, since we have this conversation, I'm gonna go ahead and hold your responsibility over this, responsible for over your action. That you're gonna make commitment to it, okay? I mean, if you like, I can join you and I said, the action plan will be starting with a purpose. I said the purpose, when and now. Okay. For how long? Until what do it take? You know, whether it's 3 months, 4 months, until you see some pound coming off. If you see the body index measurement is over, you can check it. IBM, no, that's what you call it. And if it's over, then you need to, you know, how many pounds you need to lose, and then you work accordingly. Okay. If your health is at risk, you really need really uh, hurry and do that, you know, because we don't really have a lot of time to lose. If I want the thick wall, then I'm just do the wall also, you know. I mean, if it stick together, but this baby didn't sound like it will stick together. Kind of still pretty dry. So well, that sounds good. I said, well, I'll start tomorrow. She said, that was yesterday. I didn't get a chance to see her today, but she started yet. So I said, well, how do I do it? We live in a beautiful neighborhood. You don't have to go far, and you know, just go from one cul-de-sac to the next cul-de-sac and just go around about. If get shortness of breath, and you know, do that maybe 2 rounds the first few days. Maybe next week you can do 5 rounds. Increase it little by little until your tolerance is getting higher and higher. You know, she's a very bright woman. You know, I mean, she didn't have to be talking to me at all. But she know that I'm a former health educator, so I think she valued my opinion. And as a good friend, as a good neighbor, you know, we do talk and we do concern to each other, and we see any kind of crazy movement going on in the neighborhood, we report each other. We have phone number of every people who live in this cul-de-sac or this area. If we see a strange car, we see strange people, we see any kind of activity that we don't like, we'll call each other up, you know. And we all came up with a little cheesecake. I'm making cheesecake, Suyin. Suyin. It's a beautiful name. Sound Asian, though. Okay, I think I did as bad as I could be here. Yeah. Well, the goal is that once we pour in our fillings, okay, it's gonna get dampened. Hopefully that it'll form better. Okay. The reason I use the parchment paper, so that way we can just lift it up without have to like work around it, because it's easy to get it out from this baking pan here. I only have 2 blocks of cheese. Okay, so that's all I need. If I made more than that, I would have to advertise for free sample or consumer alert. So, you know, the goal to do this is to compact the filling as much as you can. Okay. Oh, like it's doing pretty good. Okay. Okay. Now the next thing I'll do is to mix our fillings. Our fillings superstar today would be the cream cheese, okay? Any cream cheese of your choice. I don't know how many brand of cream cheese out there. Because I'm not endorsed by them, so I can't even mention the name because I get blocked. I can't do free advertisement for cream cheese company. But you won't miss it if you go to the dairy sections where the cream cheese and all that cheesy stuff by the eggs. You'll find them plenty. Okay? All right, I got my crumb or base. Well, the crumb or base is a little bit easier than the regular what you call it? The regular. Oops, sorry. I had something spicy earlier. Okay. I'm gonna do this by hand, okay? And that just because I need some muscle going. I have mixer, but it's right over here. I'm tired of lift it up. It's so heavy. Maybe I should. Maybe I should. Okay, I'll do. Yeah, excuse me then. Told you it's big. I had this baby since 2009-ish. When I used to do a lot of baking also. Whoop, oh, thank you. Wow. Really? That is so unfit. Up. You see, that's why I do manual all the time. It's a lot safer for me. Okay. I have a lot of parts that I didn't have it with me. Because I moved from California years ago. Okay. And lock. Okay. I still have some of the part at my sister's house. Yep, you heard it right. It's my sister's house. Okay, so I need 16 ounces of cream cheese. So this right here is 8 ounces, so I need 2 to make up of 8 ounces. Okay, so we're gonna blend this for about 20 seconds-ish, I think. Let's see what it say. 20 seconds. Where are we? Sorry. I brought this out and leave it in the room temperature. And some if you make regular cheesecake, you can add lemon zest or lemon or lime juice to it, okay, to get that that beautiful acidic or sour flavor. But because I already have my blueberry, which is actually it's nice and sweet. It's not even sour. I still can add lemon juice to it or sour cream. But we don't need to double the cream today. I mean, this is good enough right here. Right. Lock. You know me. You beat it about 20 seconds, okay? Because we still do a lot of beating, so don't worry about it. It's not quite done yet. Okay, the next thing I'll do is to add, where am I? Oh, I need some flowers. Right here. I need about 2 tablespoons. Okay. I think flour to help bind them, bind the cake. Add vanilla. I can add lime zest. How much vanilla I need? 1 tablespoon. I mean 1 teaspoon. Let me get my eggs. I need 3 eggs. Okay, we're gonna add some limes, a lemon. You can add as many as you like, okay? If you like it sour, then do more. If you like it less, then add less. Because I'm adding, I'm doing the berry, I'm not going to add any zest, lemon zest, okay? Altogether, I have about I had about 3 teaspoons of limes. Okay, we need 3 eggs. I'll do sugar first, okay? I'm doing the powdered sugar because I think it blend better. Powdered sugars. Need 1/2 cup. That was fun, isn't it? Woo. Don't do that. I just did. You need 3 eggs. There's a more mess to clean. That's that. Isn't that fun? I'm gonna add a little bit of these, okay, just to give a nice flavor, and then the rest will go on the top. Let me see how much color I have on here. Not bad. It's beautiful. Kind of purple-ish. Well, look at the color. Looking so beautiful. I'm gonna blend a couple more seconds, okay? And we are done. The color is so beautiful. I only used about 2 tablespoons of the blueberry I have, and then the rest of the syrup I'll leave that in the morning. Okay, I mean after the baking, when it's cooling down. Probably have to wait until tomorrow to do that. Because it had eggs in it, I'm gonna have fun eating because I'm allergic to it. So I'm gonna have a bite only after it's done. Okay. That's just the nature of the cooking, you know. I could have done without it, but then it's not going to be exactly the same. Okay, let me remove this out of my way. Okay, I have my oven preheated at 320. It said at 55 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and pour this baby in here. I'm when I do this, okay, it didn't break. Sometimes when people bake this, they add a pan of water to it to provide moisture to the cake in the process of baking it. But I never had issue before. If I do this time, I'm still gonna eat it.